Hello, I'm Steve. Thank you for visiting the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Please check out our website, patioheat.com, for sales and more information. Tap that like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. Alright, so here we have this residential application. Now this is a preliminary view of this application. And the other point is I don't have all the true dimensions of the entire property, but that's not important. What I do have is the different dimensions for the porch and then the balcony area up here. So that's what we're going to concentrate on, and these other elements here are just a visual concept. That's it. Now another point that I would like to make is for the dimensions of the lighting and stuff like that. When we want to recess heaters inside of a ceiling area, the directions of the rafters are important, as well as the measurements, the diameter of the lighting fixtures, etc. That's all important as well. So let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions that I do have. So I have 1610. I have an 8 foot. It might be 8'1" on the ceiling height, but this is 8 foot, and one inch isn't going to matter. I have a 9'8" from outside this post to this wall here, and there's going to be some sliding doors that slide. You can see left and right. And then on the second floor, I have a dimension of 1610 from outside edge to outside edge, and then also 13.6 from outside edge to, I believe, the interior wall right here. 8'1" on the ceiling here, and I'm just I think that's the correct measurement, but I got that off of a reading from, I think, the office room over here. So what I've done here is I've placed the light fixtures at 4 feet 2. These are 4-inch diameter light fixtures inside the ceiling, 4'2" from each other, and that's centered within, I think, the span here from this wall to the outside edge of that wall there. And then also, oh, I should take that back, from this wall to the inner edge of this beam right here, or support post here. And then also 7'9" center to center, and that'd be centered within this span here. As you can see, these are the 5,000 watt units, the CD 5024, and with the overall dimension of this, the flush mount kit, you can see here, it doesn't exactly fit, so that's 3 feet 11 inches for the frame. Now you can finish the frame all the way up to 1/2 inch to where these vent holes are, so you can go from the vent hole 1/2 inch over, and you can finish up to that with, you know, TNG or stucco finish, whatever it is that you might want to finish. If it is TNG, then you want to make sure that the heater itself is at the same elevation as the bottom of the combustible material, and that way you're meeting all the clearances to combustibles. Now the other thing I don't know about is how the rafter system works in here. I'm supposing the rafters are going in the same orientation as the roof line, and with that being said, then you'd have to box in the rafters up here in order to make that work. Now I haven't framed out the rafters inside of here because I don't know what the true orientation of that is, but assuming that that is the same orientation as the roof line, then again you'd have to box this out into that rafter system in order to make it flush mount. Now you can make it surface mount, and that would just bring the heater down a little bit so that the footprint of heat's a little bit tighter than it's going to show here in a minute. Same thing with this. Now on this particular application, I tried to place them centered within the lighting fixtures here, and I'm assuming that the rafter system would go this direction, or I should say rafter system would go this direction. Rather, that should be a joist rather. And also I needed to make sure I maintain 18 inches from this edge of the heater, not the frame, but the heater itself, to the edge of this fireplace. Now I'm not sure if this fireplace is combustible and that matters or not, but I did make sure I'm 18 inches away. In placing it in line with the light fixtures, I found that there was a huge gap in the middle of no heat, so I moved them 18 inches from this center point here to the center point of the heater itself. All right, and then of course the 18 inches off this edge to here. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat. You can see with the footprint of heat, you're going to get a nice total coverage of both spaces essentially. That's going to be great. The only thing is that again, we don't know whether it's going to fit up here, and so this might be something that you'd have to move the heater itself, you know, to a surface mount. And let's just show what that might look like here. If I went down, so the distance, the total distance is going to be 875, or excuse me, 878 inches from the ceiling. And you can see that you still get a good flush, or still get a good footprint of heat. And we still are, with this 4'2" center to center on these lighting fixtures, we still are blocking that light fixture. You wouldn't have the frame here any longer, that would be gone, and also the 1 hour fire rated drywall would be gone, but you would get some shadow off of that light fixture from here and here. So something just to think about. We could move the heater inwards or outwards, but then we would start to miss the center point here, or overlap too much. So I really like this position in regards to the height of 8'1", and yeah, and I'm just keeping them centered so it's a visually pleasing look if we centered it through the lights. So if we can move the light fixtures out, I would say, you know, possibly another, you know, maybe 4 to 6 inches out, it would look much better if that's possible. All right, and again, this one would be my preferred application right here. 2 of the 5,000 watt units. These are dual element units. I have it covered up with the ceiling here because this is not a complete application here yet, but you can see there's 2 elements in there. So you can take a duplex switch and switch it on, one element on, one element off, or all 4 elements on in this, and same down here. All right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. And again, please tap that like button. We're not advertised, we don't monetize with YouTube, and they will not promote our channel unless we receive your thumbs up, and we thank you so much for that. Have a great day.